All right. So, what if I told you that 70% of people over 65 will need long term care? But most of us aren't financially prepared for it. So, stick around for just 8 minutes, and I'll guarantee you not only a clear understanding of LTC, but also some practical strategies to offset those costs that no one is talking about. So, let's dive in. So, picture this. You're 70 years old, you're enjoying a quiet morning when life throws a curveball. You fall down, you break a hip, you need long-term care. Now here's the kicker. The average cost for a private nursing home room is $118,400 per year, and that's today. And it's projected to more than double by 2050. Whew. Man, that's those are crazy numbers. Now, most of us think that won't happen to me, but here's the truth: 70% of people over the age of 65 will need some form of long-term care. For women, the risk and duration are even higher, averaging 3.7 years compared to 2.2 for men. Yet half of us might need care for less than a year, while 1 in 5 will face the financial burden of over 5 years. Now, I saw this firsthand with my friend's aunt, who needed round-the-clock care for 6 years. Her savings didn't last long, and the family was scrambling for solutions. And my brother and I were currently going through this with my dad. His situation is he gets a pension and Social Security, and which is too much for Medicaid. He doesn't have LTC insurance of any kind, and so right now we are trying to figure out some solutions as to how we can get him into the nursing home and be able to afford it. And so I will give you an update whenever we get to that point, and I'll make a video for it. All right. And so many of us assume that traditional LTC insurance is the answer. But here's the reality. It is a gamble. Premiums start at around $3,700 a year for a 55-year-old in good health, and it can balloon to $7,000 plus. Now they're not immune to rate hikes as well. And the coverage, well, it kicks in only if you meet strict criteria. And most of it's pretty standard, like needing help with at least 2 daily activities. And for some, it's just simply, it's not worth it. And let's face it, betting on something you may never use isn't the smartest financial move. So, what are your options? Here are 3 powerful alternatives to fund your future care without breaking the bank. Okay? And I have not seen a lot of people talk about this or make any videos about it. So the first one, it's a hybrid life insurance policy. Okay, so imagine that you have a $200,000 policy, and you can use a portion of that. So let's say up to $150,000. It can be used for care, and that will also leave your loved ones $50,000. And so that way they can take care of funeral expenses. And, it's a dual purpose policy. Now, some of you might think, well, I have a life insurance policy. Well, depending on how old it is, it may not have this hybrid aspect. So make sure you just look into it. If you need help with that, you can always comment down below that you need help, and I'll try to answer your questions and see what the situation is for you. Now, the next one is life settlements. Okay, so basically you might have an existing policy, but the premiums are super high. Maybe you have 2 other policies as well, and so before you let that policy just lapse, see how much you might be able to get for it in the life settlement. Most of these will pay up to 30% of whatever the face value is. And so that is definitely a viable option for you to get immediate cash to be able to help fund any kind of long-term care that you might need. And then the third one is hybrid annuities. Now these can turn $100,000 into a tax-free LTC benefit worth $300,000 or more. So imagine doubling or even tripling. I've seen some that will quadruple your care budget without any additional out-of-pocket costs. Now, I know this can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. The key is to act now, not later. So you can explore these strategies. You can consult with your financial advisor. If you don't have a financial advisor, you can comment down below that you need some help and help you take control of your future care. Now, another thing I want to do for you is that there's going to be a free resource to help you get started. It's a downloadable guide and it has these strategies. All you have to do is comment LTC down below and I will get you that downloadable PDF. Okay. So planning for long-term care isn't just about your finances. It's about peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Now, thanks for spending these 8 minutes with me. If this was helpful, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. And also, don't forget, if you'd like a copy of that PDF, comment LTC down below. And also, if you have any questions about your current life insurance policy, maybe you'd like more information on life settlement or annuities, you can comment 15 down below. So comment 15 and I will get you a link to set up a 15-minute conversation to see if I might be able to help you or at least point you in the right direction. All right. So until next time, stay informed and stay prepared. Take care.